Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We have a really special list that got third in the Standard Challenge. If I just share my screen real quick, we got Richard Neal, Selesnial, got third in the Modern Challenge or in the Standard Challenge, playing Gruul Goblins. And I played this list at the store championship the other day. It felt amazing. I lost in the finals because I had Mulligan game one, and it was really a really close match all around. But good game. It was really fun, really powerful games. I had a lot of tokens all the games, all three games. I made a bunch of tokens, and my opponent Sidib had the temporary lockdowns when he needed them, and was able to combo off in short order. So respect to Sidib, and yeah, we're gonna jam this today on Arena. So let's just jump right into that. We got the deck list here. So what's crazy is we own all these cards. It's just the combination of the cards. You get a pro to look at a deck, and they assemble it in a way that your mind just can't. So 4 Torches in the main. Who would have thought? Everybody told me to, but I didn't want to listen. I like to be stubborn. Also, 3 Agathas really helps against the graveyard decks and stops the combo in its tracks. If your opponent's playing Omniscience combo and you have a main deck Agathas, they kind of just need to have a temporary lockdown or they lose. Sideboard's pretty straightforward. I kind of want to surprise you with it because it's so efficient. It's brutally efficient. Traditional Standard. All right. Let's jump into some games. I'm super excited. This deck is so much fun to play. The addition of 3 Tree City and Amonkhet Raceway, being able to give your Howl Squad heavy haste, because it can be a Gaia's Cradle when you need it to. It's incredibly strong. Being able to play it, immediately have haste, play your other goblins, tap it for even more mana, play more goblins, all of them have haste. It allows you to rebuild from a board wipe instantaneously, which is honestly the beautiful thing about this deck is how resilient you are to board wipes, how resilient you are to interaction. That's why I like playing goblins, because it really feels bad when you run out of gas as an aggro player. Ugh. And it feels bad as an aggro player or a combo player to shift into more of a mid-range controlling strat. It's nice to find a niche that allows you to attack the game in a way that traditional control and mid-range strategies struggle to deal with the inherent card advantages built into your cards. Finally got an opponent, okay. Okay. No. Much better. Bottom of second lord. As much as I don't want to. Okay. Mono green lands. Green and black lands, okay. So I can torch this. Sacking this. No, we don't want that. Then I can play this to start my engines. Once I start I'm always quiet when I have my headphones on because I can't hear myself talk, and I can't get in the energy and be loud and boisterous. Anyways, So by killing that, I can turn my engines on, go to first gear or whatever. Now I shift into second gear as I attack for 4, pass it back. They're Jund lands. Okay. Well, this Agathis is actually going to be really good then. Do I want to start hitting their lands? I don't know. Not quite sure. Go to combat though. This can't be blocked, so we'll just do that. We could have exiled a creature, but they don't have one. End the turn, make a guy, pass it over. And we're back. Okay. This resolves. So they have some triggers. They get to grab an elf or an elemental. Is Omnath still legal? Okay, they grab another Aftermath Analyst that they can then play. Overlord is also good. Ramps them a little bit. This will also make them a mana when it enters. Oh, I could have exiled in response. That was weak. Very weak. Pass. I will eat a land out of their graveyard now with pain. Infinite pain. I will, however, just slam a Lord. Combat. Swing like this. We get some death triggers, yeah. Yeah. So they're going to take 7. I mean, yeah, this is how we win. We push to this point. We get the token back. They still can't block well. Nissa's good. Okay, there's the Lumra. So I'm just going to eat the Terramorphic Expanse now. Because this trigger all resolves as one part. Sure, they can pillage the bog. They can grab something beautiful. But I think I still got them on the ropes. That's real close. Yeah, we need like some form of evasion. Astronaut's good, but not good enough anymore. No, I mean it has double strike, so I guess that is worth it. I guess we just sit here, which is really bad for us, but we don't have much choice. We're stuck on lands. So now I'm just dead. Once they start doing loops, I'm in big trouble. Mm-hmm. Yep. Big trouble. As I slowly get pinged to death by these lizards. A good old-fashioned board stall. I got my opponent to 6. Now I just got to get those last points of damage through. They're probably thinking about playing the other Lumra, thinking whether or not it's worth it to sack it. Okay. Sure. That's fine. They don't kill the Lord, which is interesting. Ooh. Okay, torch is gone. Yeah, get the torch out of here. We don't really need torch at this point. Lightning bolt, please. Where's all these triggers? I didn't realize this is an elemental and this is an elf. Like, this card is built for this deck. It's kind of insane. This is usually where I'm like, okay, I got Leyline on the board in my sideboard. We're good. But we're playing someone else's list that doesn't have Leyline, so I don't know. Might not work. Okay, I survived. Oh, I could have put a counter on my thing. I'm so silly. Such a silly boy. I was excited that we drew our house squad heavy finally, but it won't matter. I don't think. I mean, sure, this one has to attack. We get it back. And we get a death trigger. I mean, that's a card. We need to not take 6 points of damage, but they have... Yeah. They have 6 points of damage right here. Very close game. Well played by my opponent. Honestly, I think we just run it back. Maybe Sunspine Links. Now that I think about it, Sunspine Links would probably be better than Torch. I mean, Torch can hit a Nissa. I guess that's probably it. Sunspine Links probably deals a bunch of damage. But they have a bunch of basics, so... Oof. His hand's better. Probably bottom the Torch. We just try to race. Best draw is a Howl Squad Heavy. Where's the hair tie? There it is. Let's get focused. Ugh. Deep breath. Next turn, we can just, worst case scenario, attack for 4. So, Bastronaut, Pump, Combat, these two. Next turn, I slam this Cranko. Okay. Sacking this one. Ping in there. Cranko, make dragon. Cranko, make dragon. I think we slam Cranko. Attack with the 3/3. Next turn, we can make dragon. Okay. That might be the best card in the deck here. Right? I'm not crazy. I think I'm not crazy. Because we can go like Howl Squad Heavy. Now we can go like tap Cranko. Combat, attack with all. Okay. I'm at 14. They bring back 3. This is 9. They need 3 more lands in the graveyard. That's 1 more. Ooh, that might do it. 3 lands. Yeah, wait, it can just hit it can go any target? Yeah. Good game. Well played, opponent. That's a crazy card. So they were able to put all those lands from the graveyard into play, which then bolted me for each of them, and then also dealt me 6 damage. Very, very good games. And that's a matchup where if I had Leyline in the Void, a lot of that stuff doesn't happen. So that's where sticking to like something that you love is something that you should always like find space for. I would just trim a couple cards and play a Leyline in the Void and probably win a game. But this person got third in a challenge, and I've never done that. So I'm going to listen to their judgment and play their list and see how it feels. So far, it feels really good. The graveyard decks I could see being a weakness, but I can shore that up with a ley line. That's no problem at all. Oh, my neck. Snacks and pop. Perfect. His hand is great. Can't be blocked. And that's pretty badass. Why does nobody play this card? Oh. Wait. Never mind. God. Sometimes I feel so silly. Fascinating. Nah. You don't get to gain life. Sheltered by Ghost, the Grease Wrench. I guess I could have played around that. I'm not scared of that. Play the 3-tree city on Goblin. Play the Bastronaut. No, we slam Krenko. Attack with the 2-3. Bastronaut is now a double striking 2-2. Can eat the Enduring Innocence, giving me my 2-3 or my 3-2 back. Then I have another Goblin for Krenko to tap with. Draw a card. Play a land. Okay, so we get to go mana neutral, tap, tap, cast, pump, 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 combat. This is 12. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Shrug. They can damnation. They can Wrath of God now. I'll get a death trigger. They can do their thing. Wrath. Yeah, when your control opponent does that, that means that they have a Wrath. And this will let us rebuild a board almost instantly. I'm sorry, Bastronaut. This just has the most synergy. Second Day of Judgment. No. Okay. Okay, so we get to go 3 Tree City, Horde Master, jump the Sear Slicer, jump the Firebrand, jump the 3/3. Next to combat, all attack. You can block how you want, but that's lethal in the air. Good game. Well played, opponent. Alright, so sideboarding against blue light control. They appear to be a graveyard deck. No, they're a Sheltered by Ghost deck. So Lithomantic Barrage is good. Also, Witch Stalker is probably good. Ooh. Yeah, the Witch Stalker or Obliterating Bolt. I think I kind of want Obliterating Bolt. Because I have to pay for Ward. We're going to want it. Grease Wrench isn't the greatest here. Let's just run it like that. One extra card, but that's kind of fine. It's the equivalent of cutting a land on the draw. Yeah. I mean, I like this hand. Give me 2 lands and a 4-drop, and I'm right at home. I think I could play this entire game with this hand and 2 lands and a 4-drop being my entire draws. Everyone was probably using the bathroom. Oh, they had to really think about their 5. That also works. Thinking does resolve. Thinking on the stack, thinking resolves. Okay, we drew our first land. That was important. Here's a Bastronaut. Oh, Vexed. Well, this Lithomantic deals 5, so that's something. Combat attack. End the turn. Kara's good. Get the types in the graveyard that you need. And then I'm going to kill it. Untap up, keep draw. I'm going to hold up another Torch the Tower. Just keep poking in. Maybe. Okay. Drawing cards, discarding cards. Something. Cranko. Just slam Cranko. We lose to a Day of Judgment really hard, but that's fine. We win the game next turn. Day of Judgment, we draw 3 cards. See, that's what we play to. We play to them not having the board wipe. And I think now we win. We like torch this one. Play this Lord. This is 6 by itself. I think this is 13 coming through. Oh. Should have been greedy. Should have killed their Elspeth. Anyways. They should have foreseen this. Now they wrath. Make a bunch of 3/3s. How's this? Let's do it like this. But not these two. Does this work? Fingers crossed. Yep, that's good. Good game. Well played, opponent. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. This is a pretty tough matchup, I'm sure. And that's 10 or 8 coming through. So it'll be at -1. And yeah, so I think that makes us 1-1 in this match. Or in this league so far. We only got 3 more to go. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, you win some. So right now we're 50%. 50-50 is all I can ask for. Because that means I played good matchups and bad matchups. Sometimes you're going to win some games, and sometimes you're going to lose some games, and that's part of playing Magic. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of it all. Let me see if I can. Let me know if the volume's not good enough. Volume no good. You tell me, please. Torch is good. Play red. Awesome space astronaut. Play red. It's where the cool kids are. Not me. I've been here long before the cool kids even were a thing. I guess we go Horde Master. They cut it down. Interesting. Black and blue. Anoint. Okay, they grab a Shieldred. They might not. This might be a sign that their hand's not the greatest. Blue-black tells me it's probably Doomsday. I get my death trigger, so I draw a card. If it's a goblin, which it is, thankfully. So I can go play a goblin. Play another goblin. Play an Agatha's. Exile my Howl Squad to put a counter on my token so it doesn't die to cut down for some reason. Grease Wrench. So this is a list that got 3rd in a standard challenge. It's actually really cool. Yeah, Cauldron also, the list got 3rd in the standard challenge on mtga. So we're testing it out. Feels pretty good. I can understand them wanting to power. Sometimes against like domain, you need to push damage as fast as possible, and it's good to have an aggressive slant. But yeah, we're testing. Shieldred's fine. I think we can race a Shieldred. That's good. Let's go like attack like this. Yep. Yeah, the only thing that I can copy is the pump ability on my Bastronaut, which is fine. No, we were just using it for a counter, but I appreciate you. So no blocks, 4 damage. I'll activate. Pitch this and also pitch a torch. 2 better cards. Oh, but I lose. Okay, that's fine. We totally did forget about that, but that's okay. Opponent's at 3. Nothing bad is going to happen. They go to 5 when they draw. Galvadeck's so fun. It's so cool. Let's play the Bastronaut. It's got double strike, will end the turn. You can gain life, that's cool. This thing's got double strike. Wrath of God? Oof, I think they're dead. They're looking for a cut down, probably. Looking at their Shieldred, like, I wish this actually drew me cards. End step. I'll eat the stock up. Out of your graveyard. Go to my turn. Draw. Go to 12. Okay. Game 2 against blue-black. Bring in the Witchstalker's Frenzy. Bring in Little Manthic Barrage. We didn't see anything blue. I'm thinking this is Doomsday Control, but it could also just be blue-black control. Don't really want to overboard. We only saw basics. I think against both those decks, Agathas are bad and Torch is bad. Out of the two, I think Agatha's a little bit better. If I had to make a blind stab in the dark, probably be. Is it Doomsday or is it blue-black? Is it Doomsday or is it blue-black? I'm gonna say that it's just. Oh my god, this is Planeswalkers though, so that's something. I'm gonna say it's blue-black control, and so we're gonna board like it's control. Agathas are decent against control. Okay. Is Doomsday standard legal? No, but there's a Doomsday Excruciator. It's a demon, a 6-mana. I think it's a 6/6 for 6 black. That you each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library. And what's really cool about that is there's also the 4-mana Jace that you can pay 3 for if you like paid 2 for Phyrexian, and then you can just mill them for their entire deck. And it's basically like we call it a Doomsday combo because it's similar to how Doomsday just wins right away. They go Doomsday Excruciator, Jace that they already have played on the battlefield, down tick, mill your deck, pass, you lose. This hand's okay. It's kind of bad. If they're playing just pure control, this hand's good. If they're playing Doomsday, this hand's bad. There's so many cards in Standard, it's like impossible to remember them all, honestly. Storm Chaser's Talent's good. Okay. Murder. Kill my Firebrand. Yeah, so they are blue-black bounds. That's good to know. Start my engines. No attacks on, because I can just always ping them. Standard meta is really fun right now. Yeah. There's like a couple decks that are very powerful, but it's nothing super oppressive, and you can brew. That's the cool thing about it, I think. You can really have fun with what you play. These Sunspend links are going to kill me. End step, I'll kill your blocker. Then you kill my Astronaut. Mm-hmm. But now I get to go 3-Tree City, Goblin, play Agathas, play Grease Wrench. Yeah, that's fine. So Sunspend links here should just be Baloth. Rampaging Baloth, or Obstinate Baloth. Mm-hmm. As is, I'm going to be burned really hard here. And they're going to take 1. I'm going to put myself to 16. 14. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's the challenge list. Yeah, when Dominaria rotates, we're going to have to do some crazy shit. Ugh. Ugh. It's pretty bad. Yeah. It's just like so bad. Wait, when does standard rotate, Jared? Does standard rotate Monday? August of this year? My turn. Okay, that's not a Sunspend Links, so that makes me incredibly happy. Fuck yeah. So I have until August to play as many of these goblins as I can. That makes me happy. But I can put exhausts on these creatures, which is pretty cool. Okay, that makes sense. I can understand that. Standard rotation is kind of confusing, just in general. So now I just can't cast this. Beautiful. What I can do is exhaust this. Draw a card that I can cast and that I can jump In response, I would like to put a counter on it. And then that cut down's totally fine. Overlord's cool. They draw a couple cards. And now this also has the exhaust ability. Okay, maybe now I see why the Grease Wrench is in the deck, because with Agatha's, all of your dudes just allow you to redraw every turn. That's pretty strong. My turn's good. So now I activate this. Pitch one, draw one. That's a good one. Still have the ability to jump one. Swing the 6/5 in. That's fine. But I still get... Yeah, whenever it rotates, it's always an interesting puzzle to put together. I'm just excited. Whether or not we lose like half the deck or the whole deck after rotation, I'm excited to see how the deck shakes out. Having Cauldron is big, though. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay, sure. That puts me to 1. Give this thing flying. Block here. Go to 1. Play the Nightmare second main. Yeah, Hordemaster's the legacy staple, and we're going to be missing it sorely. Nightmare. Oh, I could have put a counter on it to counter their Nightmare. I just let it go like a dummy. That was really silly. Punts. Draw 3 is pretty good. Hit a creature out of their yard. Put it on the Seer Slicer. Oh, I wish it had haste. Oh, it does. That's funny. Oh, I've used all my exhaust abilities. Okay. Workaround. We need 2 flyers. This is weird. Play the Draconautics. Yeah, the issue is that both of these have already been exhausted, so I can't discard with them. Oh, I think I died. I only have 1 blocker in the air now. Yeah, that was a punt. Yeah, I was too focused on the Krenko line, and I forgot to leave up my jumps. So no attacks. Do they have anything? Do I have anything? I'm gonna concede. GG. I'm gonna go run in the bathroom real quick. I'll be back for game 3. Oh. And we're back. Well, now, really interesting. These Baloths would have been really good if those Sunspot Links were Baloths. We would have had life gain and a 4/4 body. Goblin approved. Show me something crazy. Swing it in. Making a board. Blowing it up. Blow it up. Kill my board opponent. I dare you. I mean, another Lord is really good. So we play this Lord. Go to combat. Swing in. Play this other card. Wrath. That's fine. GG's. Well played, opponent. They got stuck on lands, and sometimes that happens. It was really close, though. So we're 2-1 right now, I believe. Playing the list that Selesnial, shout out to the legend, Richard Neal on Twitter, got third with goblins in the standard challenge on MTGO. So we're taking the list for a spin. It's awesome to see other members of the goblins community doing crazy things, and I love the list so far. I just would have added a couple Leyline of the Voids, but that's my personal spice. That is the one thing. I wish we were playing the normal ladder, because I feel like the queue for this is very long. Like, look at this. Maybe 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. 3 and 2, 1, go. Two minutes is insane. Or maybe I'm the one that's insane. Could be that. Everybody's expecting to play against infinite mice players, but in reality, we're all chill guys. We're all just chill. We're chill now. Yeah, Jared, that sounds insane. I don't know. At this pace, we're going to hit 8 minutes. All right. We passed it 40 or 25 seconds ago, but we're gonna make up for the number that we missed. Be right back. And opponent up here. Oh my god, it worked. See, that's why you just walk away. You walk away and come back. Play red. Okay, that's not red. Okay, I'll take that though. Sear Slicer first. Worst case scenario, we play Lord next turn, swing for 3, make a dude. That was best draw. Not this one. Hop 2, it's good. We could play another Lord. There's no issue with that, so let's just do that. Go to combat. These are all 2s. Swing like this. Instead, make another blocker. Okay, they played their Lord. My brain's shutting down from the ice cream. Jesus Christ. Another Lord. Okay, so we're on par with each other right now. No, it's not true. They have that's interesting. They have more Lords in play right now than I do. I could play more Lords than they have. However, I believe this is more fruitful. Swinging him like this, and they concede. They're like, okay, buddy, pal, sit down. Go away. I don't like the messages popping up. Now, against a creature deck, we're gonna take out the Agathas, bringing in the Obliterating Bolts, and Witchstalker Frenzy. Can probably trim a Grease Wrench. Just run it like that. I mean, maybe instead of Witchstalker Frenzy, we should be playing Lithomantic, because we did see some white cards, and we know that they probably have Shelter by Ghosts. Better. Play 4 current goes. We'll draw another one. This is kind of just us powering out our game plan. Now we're just gonna, same game plan, we're just gonna flip flop. We're gonna firebrand now. Because that thing just gets so big. That card also gets really big. Oof. It's scary to think that I lose to a hop to it. Interesting. Okay. Triggers. We be grinding. 4 toughness is a lot. Yeah, that's better. I'd rather draw that now than later. What's cool is we can go, if they attack, we can block it, shock one of these other things to make it smaller, and then have it die. It's tough. So we obliterate. Pay. And then we have this 5/4 that can just swing in. Trade to the Knight Errant, but now we're ahead. We get to have a death trigger and make the goblin back. I feel like we've rounded the corner pretty well. And they just concede at 22. Oh, that's a testament to the resiliency of this deck. And my opponent just understanding that, as soon as I round that corner, there's no real one card that they're going to be able to use to do the things. So that felt really good. GG's opponent, well played. All right, we got one match left. Give me a blink opponent, please. Or a mouse opponent. I'll play against mice too. I don't mind mice. They're just goblins. better. Well, I definitely should have started my engines. That was dumb. But I get to play a seer slicer, which makes a guy at the end step. If we get to the end step, they're too smart. This is most likely them contemplating which removal spell to use. Okay. Good sequencing. What does this tell me? That they think that they can race me. Which is probably right. I should not have played that land. They probably can race me. We don't have a creature. Yeah, that's good. Those are good cards. If I was at 3 speed, I could do some other crazy stuff, but for now, we'll have to be okay with this. So we can go Firebrand. Krenko. Hold the land. Put a counter here. So now it also has the exhaust abilities. They're going to kill my Krenko. But that's all part of the plan, you see. It's all part of a big plan, you see. We got this cool idea where we like we got this really cool idea, you see, where we like play a bunch of goblins and then we exile a Krenko underneath an Agatha's, and then we can use never mind. You can use this cancel attacks. No attacks. We can just start doing this. And then next turn, both of these, and then 3 of these. I don't know, opponent. Do you think you can race still? I respect your honesty. Torches are bad. It's an answer to Glissa, I guess. I think this is probably just like meh. Cauldron's also probably meh. This hand is anything but meh. They can play their Glissa, but then it can't even block. Which blows my mind. Making sure that we're still live. Back over here. Oh. Bless your beautiful faces for being here. Let's get this Agatha's down. Right. Start playing around another cut down right away. Yeah. Now every other creature we cast for the rest of the game can play around cut down. Sure, that's fine. So they're holding up Go for the Throat. Slam this. See if they let us go to combat. They probably don't. Okay, that's weird. Shieldred's good. We can take care of that a couple different ways. The easiest way and fastest way is to just go Firebrand, Combat. 3 attacks. Oh, I'm so silly. I guess I could have just pinged it with the firebrand and then done this. So that was just me being dumb. If you're watching this in the future, just ping it. Don't give them the option to not to not block, and then you just have that shielded stick. This is a board wipe for sure. Oh, it would have lived if I hadn't blocked. I'm so silly. I was thinking of Gix's command. That would have gotten me. Play Dropkick Bomber, pass it over. They're like, we can race. We've been here before. Preacher's fine. No cards in hand, okay. Do we have something good in the graveyard? We don't, but that's fine. I think we sacrifice this Lord for max speed. We don't die in the backswing, right? That's 9. I go to 2. But max speed might win me the game on the backswing. So I think this is fine. Yeah, I lose the Lord. But I have another Lord and a Crinkle I can cast. This was definitely loose. Blocking the 1/1 Landmarls was bad. We need to be playing around Harvester constantly. Wait. Getting RTFC, Jack. RTFC. Oh, I drew the mountain for the Krenko too. Oh, the pain. They buff each other, okay. That's good to know. That means they have 2 lethal attackers. This one is Menace. Oh, this is just so bad. Good game. Definitely punted that one away. They flooded. They didn't have anything. We would have been able to untap, activate our Krenko, be in a great spot. But as is, kind of definitely punted that one. Harvester and Preacher, I mean, do I want to Sunspend Links or do I want to gain life? I feel like I kind of want to gain life. Which is crazy to say. All right, let's do the Agatha Soul Cauldron Krenko thing and show them the power of the goblins. That's the goal tonight. Let's finish on a high note. Super excited for the Tarkir Dragonstorm goblins. Stadium Headliner and Frontline Rush are 2 cards that I definitely want to start brewing with. The 1-mana Rabble Master and the Case of the Gateway Express, but for your creature's power, is going to be very strong. This hand's good. Okay. I think probably going 2/2 first. Save the Lord for after the Howl Squad. Because we want to draw lands. So if they kill everything on the curve, that's fine. As long as the top cards are lands. Okay, Elf, that's good. I mean, taking away their mana is probably what we want to do because we're also missing lands. So that'll kind of keep us in parity, kind of keep us at parity. This also takes away their options for removal. Another Llanowar is cool. So we're in the same situation, so I kind of want to do the same thing. Murder. Yep, that makes sense. Pass it over. We really just need one land and we can play this game pretty well. I wish this card gave itself haste. It would be really cool. Like, Draconautics Engineer is a rival for Screaming Nemesis at that point, I think. But it's other creatures you control, and so it's still a great card, but it's not as great. Opponent was falling asleep. Still no lands. Okay. Okay, there's a land. I can play the Dropkick Bomber and my whole board doesn't lose to Harvester. Okay, anoint my lord, that's fine. That means I got to keep my Howl Squad heavy. Play a Mosswort Dread Knight, crack a food. That's their plan. That's totally good with me. We have 4 mana. We can just make a dragon. Do we just make a dragon? I think we just make a dragon. What else can we do? We can go Draconautics. Give a dragon or give a creature haste. Attack. like this. I'm not going to activate this in case I can draw a land and I can make a dragon and give it haste in one turn. Also, I can just leave it up in case they like want to cut down it or something and get them to waste a spell on it. One less point of damage here now, but I might be able to sneak some points later. That's bad. That's pretty good for me. Bad for me. That's pretty bad for me. It's pretty good for them. There's the land I needed. Okay, so we can go. I think we're still racing. Howl Squad Heavy, Horde Master. Oh, you should have gone the Lord first. Always go Lord first, so you draw a card at least. Oh, that's so painful. We would have put them 10, had a 1/1. So now instead of drawing 2, or I guess I still would have drawn only 1 card, but sequencing is important. Even if it doesn't matter a lot right here, it's important overall. I will kill the Shieldred so I don't go to 6. Oh, but that's 8 exactly. Good game. Well played, opponent. Well, sometimes you get stuck on 2. Sometimes yeah. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The variance gets you. We still went 3-2, which is basically 2-2. Another day in the office. We were fighting for the 4-1, but you can't always get it. And with that, this has been another episode of the Standard Grind. We'll claim the gems, open the packs for you pack fiends. Oh, look at all the measly 3 packs. Okay. Nothing really that crazy. But yeah, really appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the